Hello, Miss Porsche Harris. Oh, excuse me, the Porsche Harris, honey. You are a celestial being. You are not of this world. I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be able to be your natal chart reader for your astrology chart, and that this is private. It's not meant to share for anybody. This is for you to keep, your records to keep, for you to go back to as a reference guide. Now, mind you, you have to watch this video at least 3 to 5 times. Again, astrology is a process. You're not gonna always get it overnight. So go ahead and get your pen and paper together, and you're ready for some notes. You have a lot of work to do. Just imagine yourself climbing up a mountain with like 30 bags, trash bags filled with bricks. You chose a lot of work this lifetime, a lot of karma, especially around men, men and women, but more so good karma with women. But you wanted a lot of challenges with men. It's like you wanted to have that experience with men this lifetime of, well, being hurt and being having to stand up for yourself and heal and do all that wounded feminine energy, like that Me Too energy. You want to experience this lifetime. Remember, life is just a story. We have had many past lives. We had many lifetimes where we were the opposite. Some roles in past lives we were the villain. Some roles we were the hero. The good, the bad, the ugly, and all. So just take this as a life lesson. Don't take it all the way face value. Some things I'm going to say you already experienced. Some things might not make sense. That's why you're supposed to write some of the notes, everything I'm telling you down, to really let it click. It might not hit right now, but it will hit in the future. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead around with the camera and look at some of the side notes I have. I got down your chart. Speak of you being a healer, um, healing people. So with this energy, you want to make sure that you're able to take time for yourself and heal. Your North Node is in the 12th house. So research 12th house energy. So you could Google on all YouTube, type in 12th house, North Node in 12th house. And is that speaks about you being pushed to isolate, you being pushed to heal, you being pushed to work in, or you could work in isolated places. You could be healer in isolated places. And the 12th house rules jails, um, hospitals, ashrams, churches, uh, anything foreign away. You could even be moving to a faraway land, because you also has the aspect of Jupiter. Jupiter's marriage, Jupiter's the husband, Jupiter's children in the first house. So with that being said, Jupiter, I'm bringing up Jupiter because Jupiter co-rules the 12th house. But not your 12th house, but just the 12th house in general. The ruler of your 12th house is Mars. But Jupiter is all about travel. So by you having Jupiter in Sagittarius, your husband can walk up to you. Your husband can walk up to you in a foreign land. Okay? So just be mindful that also, you got Jupiter conjunct Pluto. Pluto is a lot of the underworld. So underworld deal with death, transformation. So you meant to transform this lifetime. That's why I put up here a lot of transformations, many transformations around men, friends, and the public. I don't know if you work in the public, but the public will take a toll on your mental health, and your transformations will cause you to isolate again. That's why God wants you to really focus on yourself and heal yourself, okay? You're a Christed being. The reason why I say you're Christed being, because you have energy in the ninth house. So research ninth house energy. You're going to have to research Sun in the ninth, Mercury in the ninth, Venus in the ninth, and you can also reach Pallas Athena in the ninth. The ninth house deal with God and protection, so you know God. Okay, that's why I put down your ninth dimensional. I think it's on the next page. Ninth dimensional being. Also, just take your notes down. If you want to go in depth, just let me know. I can set a date and we can FaceTime and talk about it more, or we can meet in person. Up to you. But just let me know, and we could dive deep, because you have a lot of major aspects. Your chart, some of the aspects and configurations in your chart, I haven't seen this many configurations in a person chart. I've been reading for 3 years now, and the only person, the other person that have a lot of the similar aspects you have is Hades, my cousin, the lord of the underworld. So, and also he's under Orisha Ogun, a war god. So you have a lot of god, goddess energy in your chart. So be at peace with being masculine and feminine, okay? Because we are both energies, okay? Also, right now you could be going through a lot of heart activations right now, so be mindful if you have children. That could really trigger your heart chakra being bust open. Also, love or not being loved, your creativity or having like creativity blocks. So just research fifth house. You having a lot of those activations right now. Also, you have a lot of heavy magic in your chart. Just what I just talked about, having all those configuration and aspects. Aspects are, you can write this down. Aspects are conversations between the planets. Okay, you have the star David in your chart. You also have let me go to. I can go ahead and go to it and show you right quick. Yeah, so research Grand Trine. You have 3 in water. That's a lot. You have 1 in air. That's 4 grand trines in your chart. That is very rare. That is very blessed. Do you hear me? Listen to my voice. That is very blessed. Okay. You have the Star of David. So research and type in Google Star of David in natal chart. You have the Star of David on top there. On top there, you have 3 castles, aka pentagrams. Research pentagrams in the natal chart. You have 3. Okay. You also have a kite. Easy landing. You meant to ground something from the divine spirit realm, from the ancestors in the physical world, honey. You have a lot to do. Okay. Also, you have a grand cross. You have 2 mystic rectangles. You have 3 yards. Yards are a finger of God. So any given moment, God could push down on something in your chart and trigger it. So like getting like say you were thinking, oh, I'm not gonna get pregnant, I'm not gonna have a baby, I'm not gonna have children. At any given moment, God can say, oh, have sex with this man, boom, you get pregnant, and you wouldn't even think about doing it. Or God, it could be like getting a job offer out the blue. It's like you have a lot of those type of windfall aspects or blindsided aspects. You have a lot of magic in your chart. Okay, also the cleaner, like I talked about earlier with carrying everything. You meant to clean up a lot of your ancestors' karma this lifetime. So again, be patient and kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay? Okay, Portia? Yes, you are that divine being. You are that goddess. But please be patient and kind to yourself because you need to clean up a lot of people messes. A lot of people, especially in your bloodline, okay? Also, pay attention to your health, physical and mental. Your sex can heal others, male or female. So be mindful of who you have sex with. So now you know this. You can consciously, like working with crystals and candles and different things. You could, when you have sex, light your incense and different things. You could really heal a person through your sex. Okay. Research sex magic, tantra sex. Okay. Like I said, if you want to know more, I know a lot about all this stuff. We could talk in depth, but I'm trying to fit everything in a 30-minute video. So, yeah. So take your notes, write down your questions, rewatch the video multiple times, okay? Also, mother-father issues. Now, again, you might not have no mother-father issues, but your chart shows mother-father issues. If not mother-father issues, it could be with females or it could be with men. Again, going back to the energy again, because I look at things being repeated. So let's keep repeating issues. Again, it's the 9th house, so it's blessed divine energy with women. But this lifetime, again, you chose to have problems with men. You chose to have ups and down roller coaster energy with men. So now you know, okay, I chose this. Let me see how can I rectify it. Let me see how can I be aware of. Oh, excuse me. That's why I have wrote down on the back, one of the back papers. You meant to have. Where is it? Learn to have strong discernment. A lot of enemies this lifetime, okay? Just talked about the man aspect in the 11th house dealing with the collective. And also you have the moon in the 7th. The 7th house deal with marriage. Okay, so as again, you have a lot of aspects to be married, but also the 7th house deal with open enemies. If you don't be able to read him and be like, okay, let me make sure he meet all my qualifications of being a husband. He's not going to change once I marry him. He's not going to be crazy. Or she, I don't know your preference. But whatever party you choose, make sure you have strong discernment with them because the 7th house is also open enemy house, also marriage house. So it's like you meant to have a lot of open enemies, also a lot of one-on-one, like a counselor energy. So just picture yourself like how a guidance counselor, a counselor, have people always have like one-on-one private sessions. That's your energy. You can meet with a lot of people one-on-one. I don't know what type of job you do, but you have a lot of energy where you could work with people one-on-one. Like again, like therapists, Let me see. What other job? 101. Hairstylist, barber, uh, cake decorator. You meant to work with people 101, but be mindful. Keep the don't cross the lines. It's a job. It's not. We can't be friends. Please, again, going back to the 11th house, friend energy. We can't be friends. Strictly business, unless the universe pushed you to be friends with them. Then that's out of my hands, out of my control. But again, like I said, we have to look at that deeper. I only can keep it surface right now because I'm trying to fit everything in the 30-minute video. We're already at 10 minutes. Okay, so let me keep going. Let's see. Make money off of. Wait, hold on. Let me finish this record. Motherfucker issues. You have Saturn in the fourth house because that could block. This could block even a connection with a mother, and then it's retrograde. Retrograde deal with this something from your past life you redealing with, redoing, revising, revisiting all the re's with retrograde planets, and that's a lot. So this could be the same husband, might be your first husband, or children from your past life with their art at a retrograde. Something you meant to redo with your children and your marriage partner. Okay. But yeah, Saturn can block, and Saturn can also make the family life hard. Also, your karma is your ancestor. So it's like the last lifetime you didn't deal with all none of this. You was a goddess. You was helping the earth. You was doing all this. But now you meant to, okay, I gotta clean up all my family drama, family mess, family everything, family that you have to heal and work on. Okay. Okay, let me make sure you get the front page out the way. Let's see. Okay, also you can make money off of your soulmates. Again, going back to women. Um, Divine love. You meant to have divine love this lifetime. Also, I talked about this earlier. Your husband can walk up to you. Destiny, 12th house matters. Protector to healer this lifetime. You meant to leave the protection energy alone. Don't stop standing up and protecting other people. You meant to be more soft to healer. So it's like you coming from feminine energy, protective, like a female warrior. Now is meant to be like more of a more masculine energy this lifetime. You meant to step in a more masculine role. So see, going back to your energies. See, you got 3 masculine, 7 feminine. That's the imbalance. That's this big indicator right here. You need to learn and practice and work on balancing your energies. It's supposed to be 5-5, 5 masculine, 5 feminine, but you have an imbalance. You have too much feminine, not enough masculine. So you really have to work hard with channeling masculine energy. Masculine energy deal with being a hustler being a father energy, standing up for people. Again, but instead of stand up for you, need to stand up for yourself. That's how you reverse that. Stand up for yourself. Unless it's really dire, a person needs you really needs your help. But you really want to make sure you put yourself first. Okay? So I think yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead into this. In this again, I see a lot of style aspects. I see a lot of like a fashionista energy. I see also you got detective energy, a lot of psychic aspects. Again, kids, marriage, and that your kids and your marriage really gonna transform you. It's really gonna change you if you have a child, or if you have, or if you get married. Again, a lot of transformations around men, friends, in the public life. Um, okay, so the planets. The planets are the energies, the houses are how the energies are expressed. Okay, you got it. Planets are the energies. The houses are how the energies are expressed. Okay, the sun is the spirit, the father. The moon is the mother, soul. Mercury is the mind, also rules siblings. Venus is your heart chakra. Also, it rules women, money, beauty, music, the arts. Mars is men. Also, your ego, your drive, your sex drive, how you go after things. Venus is your attraction. Mars is your what you like, what you go after. Okay. Jupiter again is how you grow, your wisdom. Again, is in Sagittarius, so that's travel. So your wisdom is traveling. You got to retrograde this, and also conjunct Pluto. You might be scared to travel, but you got to transform. You got to break that this lifetime. Let me see what else. Jupiter again rules marriage, children, wisdom, Akashic records. So you might have a good memory with Jupiter being in the first house. So research that Jupiter in the first house. Okay. Let's see. Also, you got Saturn. Saturn is our fears, also our karma. Pisces. So your karma is magic, divine, being God, playing God, acting like God on Earth. It's retrograde. Jupiter retrograde too. Retrograde dealing with something you got to get right this lifetime. You revisiting, revising, reliving, redoing. Also, Uranus. Uranus is how you rebel. Uranus is how unique you are. Uranus is the internet. Uranus is like archangel energy. Uranus is also, the gauging, Neptune, Uranus is the gauging in our chart. You have it retrograde, so you really have to push yourself. Or you might already have it unlocked. Depends. I have to really look at the whole configuration. That's why I have to talk to you and see like how all this work for you, how you feel. Because again, I'm reading all this, but again, a person still have feelings. It can always change how a person feels. But yeah, you have Capricorn, Neptune, Uranus, Capricorn. So you connect through the divine through work. So like, see how people have like Christian pictures or crosses, different things around them, or like Buddha, different things around them while they're at work. That's how you connect to the divine through work, hard work. Okay. Also, is in your third house of the hands. So like how they say people have healing hands, you really could do have healing hands. Okay. Let's see. Pluto. Pluto is also in our fear base, in our shadow side, our shadow work, and is in Scorpio, so 6. Your soul, you have to heal a lot of sexual trauma, sexual issues on a soul level. You might not, again, I have to talk to you, see, you might not be aware or conscious of it, but your soul has a lot of trauma and fears around 6, Scorpio 6, the underworld, the hell energy, and I think it's conjunct your Jupiter. I saw the aspect earlier in your chart. Conjunct Jupiter. So again, like I say, marriage and having children really will transform you, okay? And help you heal that shadow wound of this energy. Also, your Lilith. Lilith is a dark goddess in our chart. She's in Gemini. So your twin or your again going back to shadow side, you might fear the dark. You might not like the darker side of life, but you meant to balance the energy. You meant to face your demons. You meant to face your shadow. So again, how that's gonna pop out for you? For some reason, you want to deal with it that way. Your shadow and your demons come out through marriage and having children. So not saying your child or your husband gonna be a demon, but they're gonna trigger you in that sense. Okay. Also, your North Node is the Scorpio, so not saying you're going to hell, but you meant to experience a lot of hell-like situations, or intense situations, or transformative situations. And then your North Node is in the 12th house, so you meant to connect to the divine in a secret way. So it's like, say you become spiritual, not everybody meant to know you are spiritual, or not everybody meant to know you're a goddess, and not everybody meant to know you are not from this world, basically. So it's like God hiding in plain sight. Um, let's see. Okay, Chiron in Virgo, 23, conjunct your fortune in Virgo. Virgo is healing. Virgo is the earth. So again, you meant to anchor and bring down healing to the earth. So there's a lot of work you meant to do on this planet. I don't know what type of career you do, but I would love to know, because maybe you meant to work for the public, you meant to heal, you meant to make this money, okay? Um, be mindful of your feet. Again, it's not spirit telling me be mindful of your feet. Be mindful of your feet and your hands. I don't know what that's about, but they're saying tell her be mindful of her feet and hands. Okay, let's see. Let me keep going. So your chart ruler is Mars, and then it's another. Like, you have a lot of rare configurations from the aspects that just showed you the research on this page to this right here. I never had somebody that had the same chart ruler as their North Node ruler. North Node is destiny. Your destiny ruler is your chart ruler. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, you are not a Cancer. You are a Scorpio. You are not your sun sign. The sun is the father, the moon is the mother. So we look to those planets to see what the parents passed down to us. You are a Scorpio. So you could come off intense, sexy. You could ooze sexy energy. You could attract a lot of manipulative people to you. What else? Scorpio energy. And then also you could feel like you absorbing other people's energy around you. It could be very intense for you to be around a lot of people. Either it be intense for them or it might be intense for you. Or you like to be alone a lot with the Scorpio energy. Okay? And in the chart ruler, you look to the chart ruler, Mars, Pluto. You got Pluto in the first, and you got the other chart ruler, Mars, in the 11th. So again, you chose to deal with a lot of men. Um, a lot of men. You want to deal with a lot of men or be channel a lot of masculine energy this lifetime. See, that contradicts this energy over here. But no, that's good though, because it's like you balance is able to balance out, because at the end of the day you gotta honor these energies. You gotta honor that energy. Okay. So yeah, and also male friends might be new for you. I'm saying you might have been isolated in the past life. I'm saying a statue because again, ninth house, you got a stellium in the ninth house, and ninth house is God, like a God that's like, see, like a statue, like how he's standing there, like how they all standing there, like that type of energy, like a statue type energy, like a pillar of God's light on earth. Okay, South Node ruler Venus, so we look to Venus and see what you was doing in your past life. Again, ninth house, that is female. Female. So it's like you was a female in your past life, and you meant to transform and channel. Not saying transform into a man. You never know. We're going to the night. We're going back home, so you might. But transform in a way of being more masculine, taking on that again father role. I'm hearing, keep hearing father, their warrior type energy. Okay, but also Scorpio deal with healing, transmuting. Okay, let's see. Aspects. So again, we talked about that coming from the ninth dimension. God on earth. Destiny is to ascend to the heavens. 12th dimension. You could be a moon, mother goddess. Talked about public figure. Again, talked about wounded by men. Watch out for them. Or people with a lot of masculine energy. Let me see. You also have aspects of being empath and also being a narcissist. So always do self-awareness checks and make sure you're coming off to people in a just type of way and not being having too much of that narcissistic energy, because I'm seeing you very, again, powerful. You're supposed to channel a lot of masculine energy, and you don't want to be like what they say, a control freak. You want to sometimes let things flow, because like I said, you being a Scorpio rising, that could really be intense. Like you really want to like, oh, I have to have it this way, this way, this way. You need to chill. You need to relax. You need to calm down and let things flow and let it happen for you, okay? You can't control everything, okay? Okay, next, learn to, again, we talked about it earlier, learn to have strong discernment and a lot of enemies in lifetime. So really practicing the tarot. If you never heard about the tarot, like I say, we could talk and I could break all that down to you, but you really meant to develop having strong discernment, and tarot helps. It's very easy. Again, nobody has to know you're doing it. You can keep it to yourself. So yeah, but it's also gonna be a tool for you to build on, and you could practice it with your friends. But you meant to do it because you have a lot of magic energies and aspects in your chart. Also, let me see. Be okay with being angry, alone, different. You are not of this world. Scorpio energy, again, deal with the chart ruler is Mars. Mars is the god of war. So research, you can YouTube Sailor Moon, but you need to look into Sailor Mars. She's fire. She looks at the fire and she's able to tell the future by just looking at the fire. It's real cool. I love this show. But yeah, look up and research Sailor Mars, okay? And they give you a good description about your powers and abilities. Um, Focus on mental health, meditating, balancing chakras. Focus on your health. We talked about that earlier again too. In your body, making sure your body is together and straight and right and good condition and balance. Okay. Practice daily prayer, devotion to God or spirituality. Like I said, you got a lot of ninth house energy. Ninth house deal with God, or religion. Again, like being that protected energy, that divine mother on earth. So really praying and have an altar, really connecting to your ancestors will be good karma for you, okay? Let's see, let me make sure I cover everything. Let me look and see. And also, if you want your chart, let me know. I'll be glad to staple it for you and hand it right on over, hun, so you can have something physical to look at and go back to But yeah, this is your chart. Like I said, you're a Scorpio rising. Your sun is in Cancer. Your moon is in Gemini. Your Mercury is in Cancer. So that's another psychic aspect. Also, your Venus in Cancer conjunct Mercury. So your words could heal. Your words could speak beauty onto people. You could really say, you could really be a motivational speaker. You could really uplift people. You could heal people with your words with this configuration. So that's why it's very important for people to know their natal chart, because now you know how to use your matching. Now you know how to work it. Now you can look at somebody in the eyes and say, girl, stand up for yourself. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are a powerful goddess. You are, a powerful woman. Don't let nobody, step over you. Like, that's your energy. Like, speaking your words could speak power over somebody's life. Okay? Also, by your Venus is our love language. So the man you looking for, you need him to be your Mars in Libra. So and your Jupiter is in Sag. So the man you want, he needs to be caring, in tune with his emotions, his feminine side. He needs to be soft, intuitive, but also masculine at the same day. By your Mars being in Libra, that's bad karma with men. Mars doesn't like Libra. Libra is ruled by who? Venus. So by Venus, by him being at Venus, say you leaving your house, going to your cousin's house. Mars going to Libra house. That's not his house. He doesn't belong there. He belongs in Aries or Scorpio. But he's not at home. He's at whose house? Venus house. Venus at Cancer house. So he has to answer the Cancer. So it's like, Venus. So it's like he pulling up to Venus house. Girl, where you at? You not home? Oh no, I'm at mama house, but you can go ahead and clean up, eat, or do whatever you need to do at her house. But the house is in the what? 11th house. So that's the house of friendship, gains from people, um, uh, groups, the collective consciousness. What else? The 11th house rule. It's a lot. The 11th house rule. Um, Also a house of, it could be a house of losses, always giving, 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 and not really receiving. Let me see. Yeah, he's gonna be deposited into Aries. Aries, your fifth house heart. So yeah, a lot of love. You can receive a lot of love from your friends. A lot of love. A lot of love from good genuine friends. From good genuine friends. Okay, I think that's it. Like I said, if you ever have any questions, you want to go deeper, like I say, let me know. You could book with me again, and I could. And since you got this already, I'll split it in half like I do for people if they want to continue to talk about it. I'll do 44 instead of 88, and we can meet in person. We can go deeper into your aspects. I print the rest of the aspects out, like all these I was talking about. We can really touch on them and help you understand this magic you meant to anchor on the physical plane. Like, this is a lot you meant to anchor. Like I said, you have a star of freaking David in your chart. Oh my God. And all these grand trines. Oh. And the mystic rectangles, the grand crosses, the 3 y'all. Oh. Girl, I'm going to give you an air hug from a distance. I'm giving you a hug. I'm giving you a hug. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. But again, thank you for allowing me to read for you and guide you to the stars and knowing your astrology. Also, your soulmate planet Juno in the second house. So, like I said, you can make a lot of money off your soulmates or your spouse, with your spouse. Okay, you be blessed. I wish you nothing but abundance. Be safe out there and enjoy the rest of your week.